Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Polygon Matic price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Polygon Matic chart, which has continued to obey the Elliot structures, has also managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $1.05 mark, and at the time of this recording here on the 4-hour chart we are trading above the 20-day MA, meaning it's now acting as support for us to continue pushing even higher. And before I get further into the technical analysis, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to start the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and also give you my next target areas. And you can see that after making our low at around the $0.74 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures. And using this Elliot structure, I'll be giving you my next target areas for Polygon Matic. And before I do that, allow me to first show you that this second wave, which is right here, has done the minimum that you expect a second wave to the lower side to do by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.382 and the fib level 0.618. And you can see we retraced back to the fib level 0.382 before we saw a reaction of the fib level 0.382, then started a very nice bounce to the upside in what I'm terming as the formation of that wave 3. And in that move to the upside, we also managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $1.05 mark. We have also managed to get above the 20-day MA, which is now acting as support for us to continue pushing even higher, and giving you a target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $1.4188 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do in the formation of that wave 3. And since we have the support of the 20-day MA, there are chances of continuing to push even higher. Also managed to break above any other key area of resistance that we might have in between here, between the current prices that we are trading within and also our target area. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And zooming out so that I can also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out here on the Polygon Matic chart, you can see that after making our low at around the $0.32 mark, we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that I have this Elliot structure in yellow, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $1.3 mark, and also completed the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 1, we saw the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 2, which is a corrective wave. And because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, where you can see that I have this ABC corrective structure giving us a low at around the $0.74 mark. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a larger Elliot wave count 3, and I believe this is what is playing out. And within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3, we also expected to see a 5-wave structure in formation, and I believe that is what is playing out in this Elliot wave structure that I have given you on the short-term scenarios, where I expect the wave 5 of this Elliot wave structure to fully maximize the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3 to the upside here on the Polygon Matic chart, and also sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 of this Elliot wave structure that I have right here in blue, using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $2.3267 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Polygon Matic to do on the long-term scenarios. And before I jump to the daily chart to give you whatever I'm expecting also on the daily chart, allow me to first take a look at the indicators, where you can see that here on the RSI we are trading at around this 59 mark, meaning we have massive room for us areas to support any movements to the upper side in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, and we are seeing a bit of an increase in the selling momentum, and that does not fully support the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3, and that would mean we might see a bit of a short-term bearish movement here on the charts before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3. And here on the daily chart, I also have these Elliott wave structure in red, where you can see that from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $2.9 mark in what I'm terming as a larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.32 mark. And whatever we are seeing at the moment could be the start of the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 3, where I have a target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $5.0892 mark. And within the formation of this wave 3, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within that wave 3, and I believe that is what we are seeing here on the 4-hour chart in this Elliott wave structure in blue, where I'm expecting once you see the formation of this wave 5, we can complete the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 3 that I have shown you here on the daily chart. So that is what I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.